Someone else led, I don't know. So I've known William for a long time. I've hypnotized William pretty frequently, in fact. So these shows that I do are not the only hypnosis that I do. Like Abby mentioned, I am a full-time mental health therapist in Jackson, and so I use some of what I know from hypnosis in that capacity, and then I also use it just to sort of entertain friends. And so I've done many just kind of casual shows with 10 or 15 friends where I'll hypnotize half of them and entertain the other half, right? And William's been at many of those. So there's a part of William's mind, a part of your mind responsible for hypnosis. In fact, the same part of your mind responsible for helping you go to sleep at night that's really used to being hypnotized. Not just being hypnotized, but being hypnotized by me. So William shows up tonight very excited to be hypnotized because it's very fun, it feels very good, you wake up feeling refreshed, it's kind of like just waking up from the best sleep that you could imagine. So William's anticipating that, he's very excited about that. William walks in the building totally as normal as William gets, and has slowly descended into this sort of half-hypnotized state. Now, a lot of you, I can see it in your eyes, are like, well, William's faking, William's weird, maybe William's really sleepy from planning this WOW weekend. But this is really what's going on with William. He's in this kind of half-hypnotized state. There's no reason to worry. In fact, in a few minutes, I'll bring William up, and we'll get him all the way under, and you guys will get to see that, and that'll just take a couple seconds. But I love to get up here and talk a little bit about hypnosis first, because this is one of the few opportunities, thanks to Miss Abby, where I have a little bit more freedom with my time. There's not as much of a time crunch. And so I love to talk about what I do. I love to talk about how I get into this, right? That's the first question I always get asked as a hypnotist. Caleb, why do you do this? How did you get into this, right? People who are singers, people whose performance is singing, they usually got into it because they were gifted voices, or their parents had lots of money and they had access to auto-tune, right? That's half the industry, right? But how do you get into hypnosis, right? How is this what you start doing? So I want you to jump back to a much younger version of me. Imagine about the same amount of mass just pushed down and then shaved my beard. It's exactly what it looked like as a tot. Okay? This is the shortest video ever gets. We come out this way. Okay? I was pretty early on, I started dealing with insomnia, right? So insomnia is this deep inability to fall asleep at night. It's this part of our brain, the part of your brain that shuts down the front part of your brain, the part of your brain that shuts down that kind of active day-to-day movement doesn't kick in the way it's supposed to. And so at night, instead of lying to bed and drifting off to dreamland, I would lie in bed and try to solve all the world's problems. And as a 6-year-old, I did not have any of the solutions. All right? So I've got insomnia. Fast forward to when I'm 12, so I've added a few more inches here, okay, but no other changes, so just taller. And I'm at Impact at Lipscomb, and I see a hypnotist up on stage, and he's doing what I'm doing right now. He's explaining what is hypnosis, how does hypnosis work, why can you trust hypnosis, right? Because I've heard it already tonight, people saying, I don't think it's real, I don't know if this is a legit thing, I think it's all, some kind of show, William just paid, or Caleb paid William to act silly, right? So a lot of hypnotists get up and we talk about the practical applications of what we do, okay? So one of the big things that hypnosis is used for is with cessation, so that's a big word for stopping bad habits, right? So lots of people who bite their fingernails will go to a hypnotist to get that habit taken away. A lot of people with addictions will go to a hypnotist to help battle their addictions, right? A lot of people who struggle with anxiety, struggle with depression, struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder, go to hypnotists to get a little extra help changing the way their mind shifts from awake to being asleep, okay? And one of the really common things that gets treated with hypnosis is